Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shiba, and Avalanche in that order. We're also going to talk about, guys, this is not going to be a complicated or long video tonight, guys, because we're basically, like I said, we're probably just going to trade sideways for a little bit into this range, anywhere from 52 to even 46 to 45, 600. Okay. That's just the range I look to trade sideways in until we get a move to the upside. Because most of these indicators, I mean, even the MACD is just now starting to cross on the daily. Each candle represents a day. This is the daily chart. It's looking good, but there's just not a lot of momentum right now. So we get some volume in, we get some things to happen, and then this is setting up for a move to the upside. But I mean, you never know. It is crypto, but we are in this range. If we break this trend here, and this is on my moon chart, if we get a candle closing under here, guys, then I would start to get worried. Okay, we get a candle closing in here, and then the next candle gets rejected. Because if we close under here, we always want to see the next candle come out and then hold. Okay, then we want to hold this trend. We can wick it all day. This wick doesn't matter because it can't see it wicked. The candle wicked, and then it came back up and it closed at this price right here. Okay, so for some of you guys don't know, let me explain this to you. So it wicked all the way down to what, 42,300. And then when the candle, by the end of the day, because each candle represents a day, it closed at 49,235. Okay. So even though it wicked all the way down here, it shot all the way back up and closed above this trend. So these trends can get wicked as long as these candles close above it. This is still looking good. And like I said, we go back here on this other chart here. There is a number I do not want to get a candle closing, and that's around the $43,000 area, because that's where the last weekly low was, and I don't want a new weekly low. Well, in the trend, there's a trend. I wouldn't say it's the last week. See if I can explain that better here. Let's see here. So if you guys see the trend, boom, trend. This is okay. So you see the first bounce. This is the first part. Second part. Now we're in the third part. But you see how this area right here, this is what I mean. This is the trend because we're going in an uptrend. Okay. So this area right here is the area you don't want to see broken. So we don't want to close under this area. I want to stay above 39,000. But I mean, it'll probably come down there if we do break, this 43 and then get down to this 40,000 area. I mean, these are the real lows, okay? Because they wicked, but then the candle closed up here around 43. All right. So this is what I mean. This is how you look at the candles, guys. This is some of the stuff that I talk about. Sometimes when I talk technical analysis, guys, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything is just my opinion. But when I talk about this, I forget a lot of people are still learning, and it's probably sometimes you forget that and you want to explain it. So when I say things, it's just you guys understand it a little bit better. So. But Bitcoin right now, I'm just looking at trading sideways. That's something I'll try to work on, guys. Um, because I know some people are new to this. That's why you're watching and trying to learn. And so I need to explain just the simple things so you guys understand what I'm talking about. And right now, we're in this downtrend. This is just a channel. This is a short-term channel. But in the overall, if I zoom out, the overall picture is we're still in an uptrend. We're still making higher lows. Okay. We're still in this uptrend. So that's what I talk about, don't going under that area. All right. So Bitcoin right now, to me, let's look at the 4-hour. I still have that up there, the fib. Let's see if it doesn't get back above 448,200 area. The MACD will cross, and let's see, 7, right? the dailies are supposed to come in at 8, but they have it at 7. The time change messed some things up. So now it's 7. So 7, 8, 9. So you got 2.5 hours. So you got about an hour and a half left. So we want to get it back above 48,200, and maybe we can get a little uptrend in the short term. But it's really, guys, that really doesn't matter. I mean, it's all about just holding these levels that we talked about, trading sideways, breaking out of this channel, and then eventually making our move, okay? I always tell you, once this happens, usually it tends to go a little sideways and then take off. So, and look at Ethereum, guys. So Ethereum, we had our trend. This is our trend. Look at the uptrend, guys. So we had this beautiful trend. We started it all the way back in July 20th. And, this has been riding this trend ever since. We broke down, but then the next candle came up and broke back above it. And I'm going to show you guys something here. You can see where we came down, we got rejected right here. We got rejected. And I talked about in my video that's what I didn't want to see. And if we do, I want to see this next candle. Okay, it can wick all the way down here, as it can do whatever it wants with the wick. But as long as we close back above the trend, which we did, we closed back up above 4,000. Then we came down, and then we ended the day here right around 39.50. And now, if I zoom in, this is on the daily. Each candle represents a day. You could see how the trend got the bounce. So the trend is holding. So that is what we want to see. So far, that's looking good for Ethereum. We just want to see that trend hold. Listen, guys, some of these indicators, they're looking like they're prime, ready to go. This is very close, so this could go either way. But either way, this is looking decent. Okay. Matic, same thing, guys. We're probably going to trade sideways. That's what we're looking like. Let's see if this 190, 194 area can hold up. Let's look at the daily real quick. Anything? See RSI. Where's my RSI? It's above 53. Okay. So, look, everything's looking okay. Nothing's looking bad. It looks like just maybe sideways. Maybe we can get a move. Let's see. Let's say Thursday. Maybe Friday. Yeah, maybe by tomorrow or late tomorrow or Saturday. Let's see what happens. Cardano, we're just we're holding this trend, guys. This 120 that we talked about, 119, 120 area. We want to see that hold, and we've been just trading in this range right here, 148 to 120. So let's see. We're at the bottom of the area right now. So let's see if we do something like this and then get back up here, and then maybe we can break that. Okay. But let's see if that 120 holds. And let's see if we can get a 4-hour or even a daily above 131, 132. Actually, this area, I want to bring this up, actually, because there's been some touch points ever since we drew this. Right about here, 133.5. Let's see if that area can get broken and get a candle closing above there. I would like to see if we get the daily, maybe even two 4-hour candles. We get a nice little 8-hour close, and then maybe that could work its way up to the upside. But maybe a little sideways for maybe, like I said, maybe tomorrow, or maybe we get the move Saturday. We'll find out. Solana, there's a little trend here. We could see it right here, right? Let's draw it up real quick. Let's see here. Boom. Right. Did it catch right? Sometimes this thing doesn't catch right. And that is this top right here. Look at this top. All right. That's a wide trend. Probably looks better on the 4-hour. So usually I'd want to draw it like this and get it down here touching and all that. But that didn't work out now, did it? Let's see. That came out a little ugly. I'll have to zoom out like this, guys. We gotta go small on it. All right, from here. We gotta do it right if we're gonna do it right. So let's see what happens. And then what I like to do, because you never know how long it's going to go in that pattern, then we got this right here set up. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to set this thing up like this and see what we got. There it is. Magic, guys. There it is. We got our pattern. Now let's see what happens. Okay. Dance around. Maybe in this area. Back here. Go up here. Oh, no. And then boom, boom, boom. And back into this zone. We can drag this out here. Oops. I didn't drag it. I got the drawer on. And then boom. Let's see if that plays out. Let's see if this trend can hold. So that's what I'm looking at for Solana. But right now, short term, let's get back above 185. Okay, let's hold this trend. Plain and simple. You guys can draw the trend. Touch point here, touch point here, touch point here, trend. Draw this trend first. Two touch. Okay, so there you guys go. That's for Solana, guys. Let's see here. SHIB, what are we looking at? We're still in this, ever since we hit the high, this downtrend, right? This is getting close to the end of this. Okay, I mean, we can draw a couple other things here. You know, everybody's like, oh, that's a bit. Here, look, we can even do this, guys. We could even squeeze it out here. Look at that. You do that. Look at that. This is getting ready to make a nice move to the upside, guys. If this can break. I mean, this guy, listen, if you really want to be a smart trader, or this is what I do. You dollar cost average in at these bottoms. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. But if you're scalping, starting to scalp in at this bottom here, could this go down lower? Of course it can, right? But you want to see this hold this right here at 3,050 area. You don't want to see a daily candle closing under this. And this is SHIB on the daily, okay? And then what we want to see is, if you really want to be conservative, you want to get out of this trend, get above this area right here, coming in around 35.66. So what you can do is dollar cost average. Then when we get above here, you could either add to your position, because then it's going to look for a move maybe to the upside. Okay, guys? So this is what I typically do. Add a little bit here. Then you wait for the trend. Now, if you want to be really conservative, guys, if you want to be really conservative, and the smart thing to do, because I'm not giving you the best advice on that, but this is what I do. And then I just keep my stops a little bit under here. Sometimes they don't stop, so you still got to be paying attention. But look, nibble here. You don't have to take big position. Just get maybe like a 25% position, whatever you want. Sometimes you can go big. I mean, look, I have my own style, but you could do conservative 25% if you want to play it safe, or you want to play it even safer. You wait for it to break this trend, hold this trend, and this is what you really should do. And go like this. I just, we did pretty good off this already, right? We were buying down here, we sold up here. We did pretty good on this. A lot of this is just free money here. So for me, I'm just going to be a little bit more aggressive. Now, if I was tight on money, I would wait for the move. That's all I'm saying. If I was tight on money, I'm not tight on money, so I'm just, this is what I'm doing. But if I was tight on money, yeah, boom, boom. You wait for that move, and that's like the kind of more of the guarantee move. But this is where I would add to my position. Okay, so then this way I could just put my stop loss down here, and the worst case scenario, if it falls back in the pattern and closes, then I'm either getting stopped out, or I'm just breaking even on the trade. So that's what I like to do. But this is what I'm looking at for SHIB, guys. Let's just see if it breaks out of this. Let's see if it comes down more. We got to extend this. Eventually, this is going to get squeezed out. But there was a lot of big buyers down here. Okay, I just wanted to see the time on. There was a lot of big buyers down here. So this area is very interesting to me. All right. So let's see if we can, like I said, get back above that 35.60 area. and then maybe make a move from there. Let's see, Avalanche, guys. Love this. I love this. You guys know I love Avalanche. I've always been big on Solana, but Matic. But here's the thing. Beautiful. Looking beautiful so far. We're still holding our trend. We got the bounce where we wanted it. We got the trend going. Now let's see if we trade sideways for a little bit here and then make our move. Okay? Hold this as support and make the move. Start working our way up. Okay? So this could take some time though, guys. This is, I mean, and at the same time, it's crypto, so it could shoot up too. But I'm seeing a more slow, right now, just based on technical analysis, a little bit more consolidation, but everything's looking good. I mean, look at the MACD. Everything's starting to turn up here. Okay. Even the RSI, everything's starting to turn to the upside. This indicator, this is not nothing. This is just showing me consolidation. So when you see it going to the downside, this is not what that means. But everything's looking good. It stays above 90. It's going to continue to, the MACD is going to continue to cross on the daily. Things are looking good though. So let's see if this holds up. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see. We're holding my trend here. Okay. We're holding the 96, and you could even say the 100 area at this point. Well, we haven't got a candle closing above it yet, but that's what I'd really like to see. I want to see a daily close above it, and then the next candle hold it. Okay. If not, then we're just in this range, 95 to 113. So not a big deal, guys. I'm liking this. I think that's it for tonight's video. We covered SHIB, Solana, Cardano. We drew it out. Let's see, Matic. Loving Matic. We're staying above 204. Yeah, stay above 200 and above that 94 area. And yeah, Matic's looking good. Let's see, we could even draw this little trend here. Boom. Oh, come on. Why do they do that to me? They change all these settings, and I've been doing this for so long, and now I got to double tap. And so you can draw something like this. Then we can say, all right, well, we got this too. Come on. Boom, boom. And there it is. We want to get as many touch points, so I would go about right here because it can wick that little spot. I mean, you can play conservative and bring it all the way down, but you want to at least have 2 touch points. So we got 1, 2, and then we had the wick here. So that's how you want to do it. Just keeps the trend. The more touch points, and back here too. So you could you can actually count that one as well. So you want to see it. The more touch points, the stronger the trend. All right. So we just got rejected at it, and now let's see if we come back into this thing. We could either do something like this, and then go like this, and then go. So that's for Matic. So let's see what happens there. We definitely don't want to close underneath this trend line though. Okay. I think that's it for tonight's video, guys. Much love. Make sure you guys sub. I'm sure I'm doing this all for you guys. Make sure you guys sub to my channel. We're trying to make this thing happen. So that's all I'm asking. Thumbs up, sub. Much love to all you guys, and peace out.